Okay, I think it's time for us to get started. Does anyone want to talk about what happened last time?
Well, we are dealing with a hostage situation
Indeed. Anything else?
on Arcturus, that's the name of the planet, right?
Yep.
And it's basically some xeno-hating religious freaks who took a bunch of Arcturians, captive.
Yep. You guys.
They're...
Yep. You guys also did learn that the Xeno hating appeared to be like a ruse, and that they were really here to get to where you guys are now.
Right, they seem to be after some kind of artifacts or things of cultural significance.
Indeed. You guys may have accidentally shot a few hostages, and you absolutely
they
obliterated.
Were fine.
Yeah, they
Their
just had
elbows
crushed.
Will heal.
True. Yep. You guys also got ambushed in the tunnels, and Franklin Sanders got his nose broken.
Got his nose broken.
Yep.
Yeah. Broken or sheared off?
Oh, just broken.
It was
Just broken? Okay.
Yeah.
just broken.
Yeah, it was a primate that just fucking decked you right in the face.
Yep.
And we freaking annihilated this dude, but he didn't die.
Yeah, yeah. He took 8 critical injuries and yet somehow was still alive. It was just like the fucking Black Knight from Monty Python. Just but a scratch.
With a damn tank.
Yeah.
With an APC and he's still alive.
Yep, and the APC
Actually,
weighs like 10 to 12, maybe even 20 tons. So that's an achievement in and of itself. But yeah, you guys have now, you navigated through the Arctura tunnels and you found yourself in a mysterious set of ruins.
Yep, yeah, and we fought a bunch of damn apes.
Yep, the monkeys. You know.
Do they have tails?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought I was being smart alecky there.
I mean, they're technically not monkeys or apes because they're not, you know, at least phylogenetically, but they're analogous.
Yeah, but neither are we.
That's
Well,
true.
You get what I mean.
Yeah, we're hominids.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have just passed the green crystal fountain, which is fed by water that rains down from fissures in the ceiling above, flowing over the 7-meter-tall slab of jagged green crystal at its center. And let me set the music now that we're not in the intro. And you have just entered the Hall of Heads. 6 massive 9-meter-tall heads with deep, chiseled, grim expressions serve as pillars in this vaulted cavern. They are positioned so that no matter where you stand in the hall, at least one of the faces stares at you disapprovingly. Like your mother when you told her you were going into the Colonial Marines instead of becoming a lawyer. There are 3 dark tunnel exits from this cavern, which is part of why I've darkened the map except for what you can see here. So what are you doing?
I don't like this place, Corporal.
Yep. And if you guys are wondering what they look like, I've put in the handouts, you'll find.
Yep.
Are there going to be
stone statues?
Stone butthole doors?
They're tunnels. They don't have doors.
Darn. No sphincter doors today.
Well, you don't know that there aren't any anywhere else. Just not these tunnels.
Man, that's one ugly mug.
Yep.
Well,
I
Commander,
think
if
you
you don't...
need that 6 ugly mugs.
They were they staring at us, or they just statues? I don't get it.
No matter where you go in this room, at least one of them stares at you.
Creeping me out, man.
Commander, I suggest we get out of here. Move on
Well-
to the mission.
We best head down one of these tunnels.
Yep. Choose one and let me know which.
Anything
They
away
say-
from these things.
Right is right.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Okay. If that's your choice, give me just a second to...
Yeah, don't we have an Arcturan
Yep.
dude who might know where to go?
He tells you this place is only known in our legends. I do not know of it, or I do not know the layout of this place.
Hey, Gregory, don't you have a motion tracker?
That I do. Just, it's only 100, what is the measurement? Meters?
100 meters, I believe, yeah.
Actually, right here it would be pretty useful, wouldn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna hug this wall over here behind the statue.
Okay, so like right here?
And then I'll do it.
So right
Give me a
here?
sec, I'll move.
Okay, so like here?
Yeah, about here.
Okay, give me just a second.
Yeah, sorry. Every time I hit Alt, the menu for my browser comes up, and
Oh.
it gets in the way of me reselecting the select tool from the measure tool.
Oh,
And I
that's
have push to
obnoxious.
talk set to Alt.
Okay, so you hear this.
Hey guys, got something.
It's at long range, like at the very edge of your detection radius, and it's coming from this way.
Can you get me a bearing? I didn't see what you were clicking
Oh,
on because
yeah.
your color is black.
Okay,
Yeah.
like it's coming from this direction. Yeah, right over there. We're like right. Yeah, a little further up, and a little bit to the left. And you're getting multiple signatures.
And I assume I just relay this to them.
Yep, and then make me a power supply roll.
Ah, yes, power supply.
Love that roll.
Okay, you don't lose any power.
Excuse me as I scroll down to the bottom of the chat.
Oh yeah.
All right, no failures.
Well, all right. Let's get a move on.
Okay, move up. You can move up to there. And then...
We're about to find out what's back here.
Okay, so... The corridor is about 6 meters wide and equally tall. The walls and ceiling seem to be lined with some kind of large animal ribs coated with a thick layer of sprayed-on organic polymer. A pitch-black glistening skin that drips with condensation. There is a faint hum of power in the corridor. But... you also see a metallic ampule. Like, let me... there we go.
Did you share something?
Oh, look at the map.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep. It's about 35, maybe 40 centimeters long. Kind of a grayish metal color, and it's got mysterious markings on it.
Careful, it could be a bomb.
gonna take out Riggs's CBRN kit and start probing it with some of the tools like the Geiger counter and some of the
It's not. It's not
full
giving.
weapon
Yeah, it's not
sensors.
giving off radiation, and it seems to be a storage container, and so because it's got a very airtight seal, you can tell that like touching the container itself would not cause any problems, like the actual handling of the container itself, but you don't know anything about whether that holds true for whatever's inside, because you need to actually get some of it into your kit to sample.
Right, yeah. And no telling what's in there, Corporal. Could be nothing. Could be deadly.
Well, leave it alone then.
All right.
It's really important. We can send a team later.
Okay, you guys gonna keep moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Going.
Sanders, I'm gonna say by this point you have regained 1 point of health.
I'm gonna look down here and assume that it's connected back to the headroom.
Let's see. Turns out you're right. Okay. Which way are you going now? There is a door to your right.
Would it be possible to try and open the door quietly?
Well, what you see is the door has a niche in the wall about 2 meters up with a rubbery, phosphorus, fleshy, egg-shaped control right above it.
Can you reveal the rest of the tunnel to the north?
Sure, if you
Since
guys
we
move
should
up
be
there.
able to see that.
Yep, give me just a second. It is quite dark in here, so you can't see all the way, but...
Let me examine the door.
I'm gonna. Well, no, I'll stay here.
Yep, so throughout the corridors, there's a faint hum of power.
Said the door just has like a fleshy egg thing controlling it.
Yeah, it's a rubbery, phosphorus, fleshy, egg-shaped control right above it. Right above this little niche in the wall about 2 meters up.
By phosphorus, you mean glowing, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Looks like a biological button.
Well, if that button is the door control, then we better get ready for whatever is on the other side.
Okay.
Who here has the longest stick? Because I say we don't want to be close to that thing if it opens.
Well,
Well,
everybody
now-
pull down your pants.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of stick you're talking about.
Pretty sure.
Well, I
carving
think we
would
got
have-
a couple of sticks of dynamite,
Yeah,
and with them breaching charges,
I'm just gonna push it while you guys are talking.
okay. As you push it, you hear a noise. And the door opens. Excuse me. The door
Door just
opens.
I
Those are
did
like
say
potato
there were
salad.
going to be sphincter doors, didn't I?
So, as you enter, you see that hieroglyphics are carved across the entire surface of the sealed door to this chamber. As the vault opens, a rush of soot and ash hits you. The interior looks like someone torched the place a long time ago, and it has sat vacuum sealed since the fire burned the room's oxygen out. There are what appear to be little metal stools or containers throughout the room, but they are buckled and cracked from being exposed to extreme heat many long years ago. A single charred giant stone head is the centerpiece of this room. Behind it on the far wall is what looks like a metal bas-relief depiction of a crucified creature emerging from some liquid, very similar to one of the star signs in the Flatlands. Now,
Jesus, one of those damn heads.
does anybody want to make me an observation roll?
Are you
I
all
got
okay
it.
with failing it?
What?
I'd say I did it since I opened the door.
Probably a
Okay,
good idea.
yeah, so, because this is going to be something that you make inside the, if you're going inside the room.
I guess I'll step in.
Okay. You notice that the relief is actually a door to another passageway, and that this door simply needs to be pushed.
There's another door up here.
Well, alright. They've got to be somewhere.
Hey, y'all want to hold up before we go up there? There's another corridor this way. Even if it does lead back, it'd be nice to check it out.
Alright. Riggs, Gregory, check up north real quick. Make sure that that doesn't lead anywhere new.
Will do, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Watch my back, Leroy. I'm gonna go
All right.
push
This is
the
like the
door.
no
See
other
anything
doors
obvious
on
in the
the corridor.
corridor itself?
Hmm?
Sorry, you're saying?
Ah, there it is. Yeah.
Yep, so you two, Dreamer and Riggs, you guys see another door like the one you saw that led to this room. Sorry. That led to this room, but you see it right here.
All right. I'm gonna go report back.
Yeah.
Found another door, sir. Look just like the one in this room.
Alright. We'll take care of this room in the back first, swing by that one, and make our way out.
Alright, so, how are you going?
I'm just gonna. You said it's like a push door.
Yeah,
right?
you just... Your observation indicated that the bas-relief, you just push it and the door goes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna push it.
Okay. Move in. Who else is going that way?
I'll follow him.
Okay, go ahead.
I think everyone should.
Okay,
Yep.
and yep, the Arcturian is also going to join you. Everybody move in. As you do, as you're all getting in there, the metal slab depresses, or the portal seals shut behind you, and it's a tight damn seal.
Oh,
But-
great. Guess we're locked
I'm
in.
going back.
Well, only one way forward then.
Yep. So, in this room is dominated by a giant mechanical model of the Arcturian star system. The giant
So
metal
there's-
orbs, which represent the star and planets, all have hieroglyphics covering them completely. A firstborn is here, guarding a hostage. She is using a PDAT that is taking a record of all the room's hieroglyphics via a modular computing device, situated in the center of the room. The firstborn's F903WE rifle is slung over his shoulder.
Would we be able to see him before they see us?
Yeah, you're currently undetected, and I realized I have them on the GM layer. Let me. Boom. If you guys want, you can make a sneak attack.
I would say sneak
We-
attack would be worthwhile.
Seems like a good
Leroy's
call.
gonna run up behind him with his combat knife.
Okay, so make me a. Are you gonna try and grapple, or are you gonna just stab the motherfucker?
I want to do like a, like a Halo execution, come up behind, like, slit the throat.
Okay. Give me just a second. Okay, so make me a close combat roll with your combat knife.
Okay. Combat knife. No modifiers?
No. It's gonna be straight up. Okay. So, that is 2, 3, 4. And they have no armor, so... How do you want to end this? Because you're using a combat knife and because you're, doing a full execution, I don't really feel like there's a need to roll for critical injury here. So, tell me...
Alright. We do the sneak roll, forward somersault roll, get up behind him, grab him by the mouth, slit the throat, throw him down, pull the knife out, and stab straight into the heart.
Very nice. He is now unalived.
He has been indeadened.
So,
Yeah.
the woman
Finally, wet the knife.
The woman sighs in relief, and she says, "About time Deep Void sent some of their Marines in. I figured with our influence it wouldn't have taken this long. I've been working along with these religious kooks for too damn long."
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. You guys aren't wearing the normal uniforms, but... I guess they've decided to try and blend in more with the regulars.
Wait, so she didn't say Colonial Marines.
No, she didn't.
Well, ma'am, now that you are safe, are there any more hostiles that we need to take care of?
Yes, there's, the leader and his second-in-command, Mother Mishka. They're up ahead. I've been helping them so that they don't hurt anyone, including me. Mishka seems to really be the one running the show.
What is this place for?
Well, this appears to be... I don't don't know if the higher-ups would allow me to tell you. I mean, I know you're part of the Void, but do you have clearance?
What does she mean, the Void, Corporal?
You don't know.
What?
You've never heard of Deep Void.
What now? It's quite alright.
We are not Void. We are Colonial.
She doesn't need to know that. She was expecting someone, and she got someone.
I'm guessing you're whispering this.
I'm guessing we are.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Just making sure.
I mean, yes. The Void, yes.
Oh well.
My English, not so good.
Well, this appears to be a key to moving forward Project Life Force significantly. See, I've been able to convert the hieroglyphics to musical notes. You see that the PDAT has a prompt up that says, "Would you like to play reconstructed composition?"
I'm gonna go over and pick up the PDAT.
She's not going to stop you.
May I listen?
Yeah, so I've been waiting for it to compile for several hours now. I'm looking forward to it.
Will this activate a trap?
A trap? No, there's no reason to believe so. There's no indications of traps from the true builders, the true architects of this place.
Just gonna turn and look to everyone with an inquisitive face and press play.
As you press play, you hear a haunting flute tune as the machinery in the room starts to activate. The mechanical model starts to begin moving on its gyros, shifting its spheres to new positions that causes them all to align. A massive blue-white holographic map will appear, dominating the entire room.
Hey, no offense, but this song fucking sucks. No beat or nothing.
Well, you aren't scientists, so I don't expect you to understand the significance of this, but it is important that we get this data back to Project Life Force immediately, and keep it away from prying eyes. I assume we don't want any of those UA or USCMC fools to catch on.
I will keep it safe.
I'd prefer to keep it myself.
Well now, ma'am.
You are unarmed and untrained.
I've kept it as well safe all this time, haven't I?
There are more enemies around.
Tell that to the monkeys that broke my nose.
Fair enough.
Alright. We're gonna go take care of the last few hostiles. And then we'll be back for you, and we'll leave this place.
Okay. All right.
Should we examine the dead guy?
Sure.
What's he carrying? I'm gonna go through his pockets real quick.
He is carrying his F903-3WE assault rifle, 6 doses of X-Stims, a rebreather mask, an Armat 4 breaching charge, and his shoes have hidden razor blades in them.
Could we give this lady the rebreather mask in case we run into more gas?
Yep, she takes it and she puts it on. Thank you.
let's get a move on. Oh, what's the guide's name?
Oh, his name is Anders Kekwaksaway.
I'm assuming he's already introduced himself.
Oh, yeah.
Guide.
Yeah, we can assume that safely. Okay.
And Anders, I want you to watch her and stay back.
Understood.
Alright, man. Let's go.
Okay, so, let me... Which way are you going?
Into the tube. Right in the hallway.
Okay, so... This area, this passageway is 2 meters wide, 50 meters long, and 9 meters high. It slants upward from the orrery at a steep incline. Now, as you start to climb up, you can hear a dull white noise coming from above. The smooth passage is completely devoid of hieroglyphs. Now, as you near the top, the sound becomes a crashing roar, accompanied by a cool breeze.
Sounds like water or something.
So, this massive chamber has a partially vaulted ceiling that bleeds right into the natural rock.
Guessing this is like a cliff face or just an edge here.
Yeah, it drops off pretty far below. Or, yeah, something like that. It's...
I'm gonna kick a rock down there.
Pling! Pling! Boom! You also hear a haunting sound. And you see one of the children.
Now does he see us?
We're gonna roll for, or draw initiative. I will deal one card to everybody. And then...
Those numbers aren't looking good so far. We're putting them in chat, by the way.
Oh, great. Yep, just give me a second. I'm adding turns, but Roll20 is being a bit slow. Okay, so...
Thematically good that Viper ended up getting a 3.
Oh, yeah. 3? Okay, Haskell got 21.
Yeah, I was distracted by the sound. Apparently, I think there was a bit of a mist up here.
Yep, that makes sense. And
Headlamps and mist don't get along. Sorry, you were saying?
oh, just okay, so he is going first. I'm gonna say he did not expect to see you, so he's not gonna be able to aim. But he is going to shoot at... Who's that in front? That is Leroy?
Leroy.
Yep, so... Yeah, he's gonna fire at you without aiming. Okay. So that is 3 damage total. Roll me armor. Okay, so you take 3 damage.
Yeah, shit, got me.
Leroy, it's your turn.
Firing back. And aiming.
Okay, so that's going to be +2.
And I can go full auto because there's no...
Yep, you have no
Recon check, right?
penalties. Yep, so that's going to be +4. Okay,
Die,
that's,
sucker!
okay, so that's
think
3,
he's dead.
4, 5, 6. Yep. He is completely dead. For thematic purposes, I'm going to say don't worry about critical injuries at this point. So, yep, we can recall all of that.
How'd the bastard get the drop on me?
There's a door over here.
What? Oh, yeah, over here. Yep, and, give me just a second. Everybody make me a... Or, let's see. I'm gonna say... Who was closest to this area right up here?
I was.
Okay, make me a stamina roll. Okay, roll me panic. Okay, you keep it together, but you notice that around here there are little golf ball-sized seed pods. And as you got within a couple meters of one, the pod popped, and you managed to close your eyes in time, but you feel a bit of a burning around your face. But you're okay. You don't suffer any actual effects.
Watch out. There are strange mushroom puffballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got a point. See if Riggs can maybe try to sample one.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's already on his way over.
Okay. So
I'm gonna point one out to him.
I'm guessing.
Careful.
So make me a. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a mobility check to sample it without, popping it.
Okay.
Okay, roll me panic. Okay, you're fine. Now, you realize that this stuff is a fungus. It looks like hair, and all of the walls, arches, and statues in this temple. And the seed pods appear to be within the fibers. It's not deadly, but it is very irritating to the eyes. And you could see that it would temporarily potentially blind someone for a while their eyes started to seriously tear up to try and get it out.
Okay.
I'm going to give you access to the actual handout on it, because you've now done kind of an analysis on it, so check the handouts.
Okay. Yep, I see it.
There we go.
Yeah, Riggs will just relay his findings to everyone. Don't let this shit's nasty. Don't let it get in your eyes. It won't be deadly, but you won't be very useful in a fight.
Okay.
If it does happen, Corporal, they just need to flush their eyes out. They need a med kit.
Yep. Okay, where are you guys going now?
Let's clear out with our room. Or whatever past that doorway.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're doing the doorway first.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Is this the same weird egg sack button thing?
Yeah, like, you guys who have played Aliens Fireteam Elite, in the third campaign where you're, at least in the final mission of the third campaign where you're in that ship, and they've got like all the
with the
consoles.
weird button
Yeah, the new
things.
doors.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. So,
The squishy buttons.
yep. The ones that look like they'd be really fun to press. So, you guys going in?
I'll peek in the doorway first.
Okay, so the walls of this path are lined with what look to be 3-meter-tall statues of humanoids with ribbed bodies, bulbous heads, and a short trunk. Let me give you a handout. Yep, you should be able to see. That's what these statues look like.
Yep. They're ugly.
Yep.
Gotta
Okay,
press
okay.
in a little bit further then.
Yep, so yep, that's all you see in this room along both of the walls.
I'm gonna press on to the door at the end
Okay.
and open it.
Okay,
Yeah,
give
I'm
me
gonna
a
peek
second.
through the doorway.
So, there are 6 standing, stone-covered sarcophagi lining the wall, 3 on either side. Each stone coffin has hieroglyphics all over the lid. The crypt is guarded by 2 firstborn children who are more interested in what Jans is doing than in guarding. You see Jans and Mother Mishka inside. Let me give you I'm going to show you what the sarcophagi look like.
Neat.
I'm gonna
Two,
wave.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, finish.
Yep, 2 of these vertical sarcophagi / cryopods have been opened. Their stone slabs broken on the floor. One of them is empty. Inside the other is a towering, desiccated corpse, similar in size and appearance to the statues, but with a humanoid head. The 4 sarcophagi, 3 of them are closed and dark, but a deep, steady heartbeat can be heard coming from each of them. Light comes from the last sarcophagus at the far end. It's active and open. Jan stands before it, wearing a neurovisor. There are visors jury-rigged to a portable battery backpack connecting the visor to the engineer's sarcophagus. Now, if you guys want to make a sneak attack, you'll do mobility at a +2.
I'm gonna wave back to the group and motion that there's 2 of them and that they seem unaware.
Can multiple people do sneak attacks?
So is it 2 or 4?
There are
There's
Are we
2
gonna kill
guards.
2
Oh,
guards,
2
and are we
hostages.
killing the rest of them?
you were told to take the cult leaders alive.
Okay.
I still have a shock grenade. I could throw that in there and disarm the whole situation.
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
I think the shock grenade first is a good idea, and then bear down on those 2 guards.
I'm going to agree.
So does the shock grenade do any damage? I don't have anything filled in for it.
No, you just throw it, and they will make a stamina test check at -2.
And then I have it named G2 Electroshock
Yeah, that'll work.
Hand Grenade. Will that work with the sound?
Yeah, yeah, that will. So, make me your
Okay.
roll.
Do I need to do agility first, or?
Oh yeah, mobility at +2. Yeah, first that, and then if they fail their observation or get fewer successes than you do. Okay, make me a panic roll. Okay, you keep it together. It's only the firstborn who are rolling because the other 2 are too engrossed in their activity. So, yep, you get to go ahead.
And I'm checking the grenade.
Okay, go ahead.
Guess I don't get any like aim modifiers for it.
No, you can't really aim with a grenade. Unfortunately, it does not work.
Yet.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 4 cards for myself because there are 4... Or actually, no, 3 for myself, and then everybody draw 1. Okay, Riggs, you got a 9. Sanders, you got 7.
Oh, what did I do to my card? Damn it.
Oh, just draw another one. Okay, Leroy, you got a 17. And let's see.
I saw an 8. I don't know where the card went now,
10, 20, and 6. Okay, I'll give you an 8. And we will do this in ascending order. Okay, Sanders, you are first to go.
Though. You're the furthest away.
Yep, you're gonna have to move up if you want to do pretty much anything.
I can't. Yeah, I can't see that guy.
No, you'd have to move as your fast action.
Yep. Yep. Actually, you know what? Instead of me moving, I'm gonna command Lyra to do better.
Okay, so you're gonna command her to shoot one of them.
Yep.
And note, because do you have the skill that lets you do it as a fast action as well? Or...
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind then. Yep, so do you want to move up with your other action?
Yeah, I'll scooch up.
Okay, so... Lyra, it is your turn. If you fire at one of them, you will get a +2 on... Or, let's see, what is it? What's the modifier? I think it's either a +1 or a +2. Oh, you have to actually roll for it. So
Yeah.
it's Did you roll for it?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah. Roll for it, and every success you get is an additional +1 to for whatever
Okay.
for if they do the order. Okay, so Lyra, you will get a +2 on if you decide to shoot one of them.
I'm assuming I can't see this guy, but this guy I can.
Yeah, you can see that guy.
If I move up even 1 square, that counts as an action, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just shoot at the one guy then.
Okay, you gonna aim?
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be a total of +4. Okay, so that is 2, 3, 4. And now we're gonna roll for critical injuries. Because this is the important fight. 14. That is sprained ankle. Mobility -2 and cannot run until a medical aid roll is made. So he takes that. That's 2, 3, 4.
So I shot him up and then he rolled his ankle.
Basically, yeah. He is broken, but not dead. He goes, "Ow, my ankle!" Okay, Riggs, it's your turn.
Doesn't look like I can see anyone.
Yeah, so you'd have to move up.
Let's see. So
Okay, I'll just rush this guy and beat the shit out of him.
yeah, I mean actually, since I am that close, I can probably. Can I in a fast action just engage this guy?
I will allow it. Are you going to try in close combat, or are you going to try and grapple?
I was going to close combat with my cutting torch.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
Like right here, I guess.
Yep, and then roll me your attack with your cutting torch. Okay, that's 3, 4, and that's enough to take him down. Let's see what his critical injury is.
Your roll. Oh, for crying out loud!
Okay, so you're down to 2.
Had to overcharge for that one.
Yep, basically. Let's see, D66. 43, that is
At the
crushed
elbow again.
elbow again.
My God.
That's so good. That's becoming a meme.
After I melt through him with the actual fire thing, I use the heft of the fuel canister to crush his elbow.
Yep, exactly. So that takes them both out of the equation. Okay. Haskell, it's your go.
I'm assuming the guy on the top left is the leader in question, or is that the bottom right?
This one is the leader. That's
Okay.
Jan's. Yep, you have a picture of him in your handouts.
Thank you.
Yep, that is Jan's Rudy Fields.
Thank you very much.
And then this you can safely assume is the Mother Mishka that Tejal told you about.
Reasonable. Supposed to take him alive, so I guess.
Yep,
I'm
you're supposed to
going
take both of
run-
them alive, or any of the
Both
leaders.
of them, yes. Well, the other one isn't hostile, I would assume.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I mean, they're both members of the children.
I did not know that.
Yep. But
And
go ahead.
I'm gonna run up past, I assume, Riggs,
Yep. This is Riggs.
and yep, I'm going to run up past him and yell at them both to get on the ground, pointing guns. That sound
Okay.
reasonable?
Yep, so Mother Mishka is gonna obey, but Jans is so... He's completely, basically oblivious to the outside world because he's got that neurovisor on, interfacing with the sarcophagus.
Okay.
You try to dash it off him or something.
Yeah, Leroy's gonna run up. So is this like got it like a cable?
It's got a series of cables, but as you do, as you're going up, Jan screams. His eyes, ears, and nose are bleeding as he rips the helmet from his head. And he goes berserk. And out of initiative, he is actually going to attack you. And he swings his pocket knife at you in a berserk rage. As he's bleeding from his eyes and ears and nose. Also, there's a sudden surge of electricity, and the sarcophagi seem to malfunction and suddenly burst into flames.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagi, like the four.
All four of them, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I want to grapple him? Hold
Then
him
that
down?
would be an opposed close combat roll. So you would roll me close combat without any weapons.
Okay. I want to grapple him so we can take him down, take him
Okay.
into custody.
Go ahead. Okay, roll me panic. Okay, you keep it together. You succeed. He is grappled. Now,
Stay down, crazy.
he's gonna, like, snarl and... almost speaking in tongues, he is going to try and escape your grip. Double check grappling rules. I forget whether it's mobility or... Okay, so slow action. Okay, so yeah, it's a post close combat. So he's gonna try that, and basically, he keeps struggling and snarling, but you keep your grip on him. Mishka is doing nothing. She's staying on the ground with her hands over her head. Sanders.
Alright. I'm gonna come up. And I'm gonna assist Leroy.
Okay.
By kicking this dude.
Okay, make me a close combat roll.
Let me find my sheet. There it is.
Okay, make me a panic. Okay, you're fine. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. You kick him pretty hard in the head, but he's not unconscious. Lyra?
Guess I'll come up and throw a punch in as well.
Okay, make me a close combat roll. And I'm going to say you get a +2 because he's restrained, so he can't really, you know... You can't exactly dodge it.
It's gonna aim for like the back of his neck with the butt of my rifle.
Okay.
Did you say I got any modifiers +2?
Yeah, +2. Roll me panic. Okay, you keep it together, and he slumps over unconscious. And we're not rolling for critical injuries because you explicitly said that you were not trying to kill him. What now?
Wait, unless you want to crush his elbow.
Yeah, I'll allow that. From now on, that is going to be something that everybody is allowed to do. Like, if you hit somebody with a critical injury, and you're rolling for a critical injury, I will elect to allow you, instead of rolling, to just give them a crushed elbow.
As he
Okay,
slumps
so-
over and releases the grip from my grapple, I'm just gonna stomp his right elbow, so if he wakes up, he can't swing at me again.
Okay. Let me double check the healing time on that. Crushed elbow, it is 3d6 days. Good lord.
Something about that being a war crime, methinks.
Don't you remember, it's only a war crime if you get caught. So yeah, it's gonna take him 11 days. What now? You've got a surrendered prisoner and an unconscious one.
I guess the combat is done now, right?
Maybe.
Alright, well,
We should probably get her away from the fire.
Okay.
Get everyone away from the fires.
yeah, we should pull everyone out of the room.
Which way? Because you also notice a door here.
Probably back the way we came since we know there's nobody.
Well, there might be people there. Those corpses might have come alive.
Would I do
Looks like it all
something like
connects back
that?
around.
But, I mean, I think we would be pulling them back the way that we came, so...
Okay, go ahead.
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna see if I can... guess roll observation on this visor thing. Is it something I can pick up
Yeah,
and, like, take with us?
yeah, you can do that. So
Is it hooked up to any, like, computer or anything, or just right into...
it's
one of
hooked up to the sarcophagus and a portable battery backpack. You can find more about neurovisors in the core rulebook under, I believe it is it vision devices? No, it's
Yeah, I've seen it in there
diagnostics and
before.
diagnostics and display, I believe. Let me double check.
Alright, well, for right now, I'm just
Yep,
gonna grab the
neurovisor.
whole...
So yeah, you know these are... They're a HUD visor that allows an operator to monitor and interface with the subconscious and dreams of an object in stasis. A skilled user can also use a neurovisor to communicate with the hypersleeping subject, and an advanced user can use one to manipulate one's dreams.
Does it have a weight or anything?
Let me double check. I believe it does. Let me check what the weight is. It is weight of 1.
And what's the name of it again?
It's a neurovisor. Neuro, and then visor.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing you're disconnecting it from the coffin or the big.
Yep, I'm pulling the wires and then just grabbing the whole backpack
Okay.
and visor.
Everybody,
Carry
move
it.
to where you're ending up.
I'm gonna pull one of these children with me.
Okay,
I'm thinking grenades. I don't want those on fire.
probably a good idea. Okay,
Alright, Tubby, you're going with me.
Specifically one on the left.
he just he's like the Professor Farnsworth when he's unconscious. Whee! Yep.
Leroy will be dragging Jan's.
Okay. Now, everybody move to where you want to be. As you guys come out, you hear a deep, roaring scream coming from the hall that you just exited. Ah! And you see a 3-meter tall, burning figure emerge behind you. Let me give you a handout. Yep, you should now be able to see it.
Jesus.
It's El Fuego.
I'm assuming this might raise our stress level a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely.
All right. Well, let's shoot it.
Unidentified big boy.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn.
And as that's occurring, from this direction, from this direction up here, you guys hear check.
Which direction were you saying?
Up north.
This one.
Yep. So,
Northeast. Okay, thank you.
yep. So you guys start hearing. And several figures start to emerge.
I have a feeling these are the Void people from earlier.
What the? Sorry, I have my my stupid Roll20 accidentally clicked out. Let me get back to
You're
it.
good.
And you see 9 figures in the same M3 personnel armor that you guys are used to, but it's pitch black with no marks of like, you know, normally they'd have marks of like, oh, company, platoon, etc. These guys' armor is completely unmarked. You also see a massive, like, mechanized combat unit of some sort of a mark that you've never seen that is accompanying them. And they are backing up and running from a dozen Arctura, those same monkey things you fought earlier. And you see several of them go down, but they managed to take a lot of these guys with them.
Are we gonna get another initiative, or
You'll see. And a few of these guys are GG'd. Finally, the last of the Arctura go down. But that isn't the end of it. as you're watching, the mech becomes ever more violent and aggressive towards the enemies, and at a certain point it seems to just break. Like, it goes berserk and starts opening fire on everything in sight. It takes out several of the Blackguard because they're nearest. And, are you guys gonna stand in this guy's way?
Nope.
Okay.
To hug this wall. Let him get the shit out of there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, he's on fire. He just wants to not be on fire no more.
the mech is gonna see him, and it is going to charge in after trampling this guy to death.
Are you sure it tramples him to death and not just critically injures him 8 times?
No, he's turned to Chunky
With 2 crushed
Salsa.
elbows.
He's turned to Chunky Salsa.
Now, all
Without
8
a-
critical rolls, all roll a 43.
And so this thing is going to
Let's turn into picante salsa.
it starts firing at the engine, or at the mysterious figure, and it fails to punch through its armor, or at least mostly. You see a bunch of blood start splattering, and the creature roars in just absolute rage, and it smashes into the mech hard enough for the mech to be pushed off balance for a second.
Wouldn't want to suffer that attack.
Yeah, you're right. And so
Only 2 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of bonus.
but it does not do any damage, and they're gonna keep fighting until the engineer is going to... It rips one of this guy's arms off and does a decent amount of damage before jumping into the water below and disappearing. Now I have to deal 1 card to myself.
I'm gonna quit roll 20 real quick, see if I can get this card to go away.
Okay. Now it got a 4. So we're gonna resume where initiative left off because I'm kind. So you guys are gonna have 4 of you guys are gonna have turns before this thing, because it's starting to turn towards you. And you know what? Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So go ahead. It is. Oh yeah, Lyra already went. So I guess it's 3 of you guys are gonna get turns. So Osborne, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
Guess I'll shoot at it.
I'm guessing you're gonna aim.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Where are we at? 35 meters. Is that medium?
That is. That is long range. Because
Okay,
medium is up to
so-
25.
Right, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
So. No
Oh,
modifier.
Lyra, I forgot to mention something about the neurovisor.
What's that?
It is of UPP design and marked Project Morana. I'll spell that for you.
PP design?
Yes, it is a
Sorry,
giant
maybe cut out a
dildo.
bit in the middle of that.
Jesus.
Okay, so aim and fire.
What was I going to say?
So it'll be a flat because +2 -2.
Right.
Okay, that is 2 damage. And it tanks it. Haskell.
You know, we should be using explosives on this thing.
Yep, Haskell, it's your turn.
I mean, I have fire bombs. I'm not sure how much fire's going to do.
A
a
rocket
great
launch. A rocket launcher back on Bannon's looking more and more like a good idea.
It's dead and buried. Literally.
Alright. About how far can I run?
You can run up to... It depends on whether or not you want to...
Just using a single action.
Oh, that would be one zone, which I'm going to say is up to maybe 10 meters? Or not 10 meters, maybe 15, 20 meters?
I'm not close enough.
Yep, so like you could move over to here or something like that. Because
Well,
keep in
actually,
mind,
that's-
it's also going to suffer penalties for range.
That's not what I was thinking, but I get you.
Okay.
Is it making its way towards us?
It looks like it's about
just
to,
trying.
yeah.
Which arm did it get ripped off?
It got the left arm.
Would I happen to
that
know
the
which
arm with the
weapon that
gun?
is?
Well, both arms are guns.
With the Gatling cannon?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it looks like it's got...
Yeah,
It's bristling with weapons.
Okay.
Because it's got a Gatling gun on both arms. It looks like it may have a repeating grenade launcher.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim and fire.
Yep, it also appears to have an incinerator unit.
Basic +2 -2.
Yep, +2 -2, so flat.
Flat.
Okay, roll me panic.
Rolling panic.
Okay, 8. That's going to be tremble. So all
Tremble.
trembles using agility are going to be at a -2 until your panic stops. Now, what do you want to put those? What do you want to put those? What do you want to put those successes into? Well, obviously, one is going into damage, but there are a couple of different things you can do with your.
Swap initiative with it.
Yep, you can do that.
That could be done. Do I actually still get to succeed even if I panic fail kind of thing?
Yes, it's only
Or
if
is
you
that
get a
only-
10 or higher on your panic.
10 or higher. Yeah, a lot of rules for that.
And it fails, so it takes at least 2 damage.
I'm assuming I can't push it back?
No, this thing is too big.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask.
This thing is as tall as that giant figure, so it's standing about 3 meters tall.
And you were saying someone was saying something about swapping initiative?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With your success, you can swap initiative with it, and if you do, then it won't
You
get
all
to
get a
go
turn.
for
Yeah.
another round.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so 7. Or, no, 4. And 12. Now let me... Go into the bottom, and Leroy, it is your turn.
All right, full auto.
Okay, full auto, I'm guessing you're aiming as well?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be +2, because -2 for the long range. Okay, how do you want to distribute that?
Let's go all damage.
Okay. I mean, you could technically also swap initiatives with it, so that it's now going at, so that it's now going at 17, and you could all again get a, so then you would also get to go again after it? Like, it's up to you.
Okay, if that's how it's gonna work, then yeah, I'll
Okay,
take
so
one
it's
of
going to
them
go
for
17.
trading the order.
You're going to go to 12. Okay, and let's roll its armor.
You just play musical initiative.
Basically.
Yep.
Okay, it takes, let's see, that's 3, 4. It takes 3 of that. Oil and a little bit of blood is starting to pour out of this thing. Okay. Haskell, it is your turn.
I'm just going to continue firing.
Okay, so flat.
-2.
Oh yeah, and -2. Okay, roll me panic. Okay, you hold it together. That is going to be 2 damage.
Awesome.
And it tanks it.
Selling it
Mishka,
for the shiny parts.
Mishka is not going to do anything. She's going to stay back against the wall. Sanders, what do you want to do?
Sanders is gonna shoot a grenade at it.
Okay, go ahead. What range is it? You're using the grenade launcher, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. If you're going to aim, it's going to be at a flat.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see. That is going to be 3 damage, and you can roll me 9 base dice. Okay, so that is 7 damage. Oh, whoops, it's gonna roll another 5 because I realized that's not armor piercing. So it's gonna stop 2. 3 of that, so it takes 4. And it shudders forward and falls flat with a loud poof as blood and oil leak from it. And that is initiative ended.
Let out a big sigh of relief.
I'm going to attempt to get my gun trained on it, despite the fact that I'm probably shaking enough to where I can't.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and examine this mech a little bit closer.
It is of no make that you are familiar with. It is completely unlabeled.
It doesn't look like UPP tech.
Well, how heavy would you say it is?
4.5 tons.
Okay, so there's no way that the 5 of us could push it over the cliff.
Probably not, no.
It is heavier than your mother.
You just hear an "oh" echoing throughout the cave.
Yeah, one of the monkeys lets that out.
Yeah, he's just
while
like,
it's slowly dying.
Notice the tall guy, the tall guy in the water that just cooled himself off from the fire.
Yeah.
Pops out of the water and says, "Ooh, got him."
Yep.
All right, let's make our way over
Okay.
to this and back towards the grand gallery.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. As you guys are
Actually, I
going,
kind of
you guys remember that somebody said that the children had a nuke. And
Oh yeah. Let's sorry, I actually forgot about that.
you're welcome.
yeah yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So let's interrogate Mother Mishka.
Look,
about
I'll cooperate. If you want to know where it is, I can show you.
Well, all right.
Okay? She's gonna lead you this way. Over near this altar.
Guessing the other dude is still unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious until the story demands that I... And you are gonna see... a bomb. A big ol' nuclear bomb. So, if you want to disarm it, then it's gonna be a Comtech and a heavy machinery roll. Now, you realize that if it goes off, it will collapse this temple.
Like, that'll probably be the least of our concerns when it goes off.
Well, I'm saying, like, it's not... Like, you've killed all of the children's forces here. What I'm saying is basically, you could leave it here and destroy this temple and everything within it. Or you could, you know, disarm it and...
Let's go ahead and disarm it.
Okay, so
I
that's...
mean, part of me really wants to just push it off the cliff. Like, if we had... like, legit, if we had a raft, I will put it on a raft, push it in the river, and just let it float downriver. And then let it blow up while it was miles away, just looking away from it, looking all cool.
Okay, so...
But we don't have a raft, so we need to disarm it.
It's
Probably
gonna be...
wouldn't look good for our mission if a nuke blows up.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up to you.
I don't know, was that in our orders? I don't think it was.
Your orders were to take back the... basically to take back the... To recover the leaders, to make it out with the xenoarchaeologist, any of the hostages rescued, and then the modular computing device that the architect or the archaeologist had, the scans.
Yeah, I mean, the Arcturans were nice to us, so we should at least attempt to disarm it.
Okay, so it's going to require a Comtech and a heavy machinery roll.
Does that be the same person?
No.
I'm assuming someone could cut it open, and then I could mess with the wiring.
Yeah, that would work.
Alright.
So...
Well, if only someone here had a cutting torch. Alright.
Or a maintenance jack.
Ah, yes, but the torch is better for this sort of thing, so I'm going to do that. Gives me a +2 bonus.
Okay, go ahead. Yep, you're able to cut open the paneling and expose the wiring of the device, revealing its inner workings.
Alright,
Allow
Leader,
me.
work your magic.
Alright, my electronic tools don't give me any kind of bonus, right?
They would give you a +2 to Comtech.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get those out then, for sure.
Okay.
Hold on to your butts.
Roll me your panic.
Oh, God.
Eight. Okay, so your hands are trembling, but you managed to disarm it. But, as you guys are distracted, Mother Mishka jumps off, leaping into the waterfall. You guys see her hit the rocks below, and one of her limbs shatters before she's swept away by the fast-moving underground river.
You mean her elbow?
Yes, exactly.
Nobody gets to, like, roll agility or
Nope.
observation and notice this?
Unfortunately not. She moves too fast.
Man,
She's
we're
like
really
Sanic.
bad at watching prisoners.
I mean, you guys were
I'm
focused on
hoping the other
disarming a
guy is
bomb.
still asleep.
Yep,
I knew we should have
he's
crushed
going.
her elbow first.
He's
No,
just.
we should have busted her kneecaps.
Yep, he's just snoring like. Me 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 me. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Alright, well, let's go collect him and head back.
Okay, so as you guys pass the sergeant of the group of mysterious operatives, you notice that he is carrying a PDAT. And do any of you guys want to take a look at it?
Oh, Sanders is going to take a look at it.
Okay. Let me give you a handout.
But after that, let everyone get past the giant mech.
Okay. Yep. So, yep, it's there's both blood and oil coming out from it.
Oh, I know. Just I want everyone to get past it.
Okay. I'm going to give you...
Hey, go ahead and give me the handout.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for everyone to get north of it.
Let me know if you want me to share it with the other players, if you're going to share it with them as well.
Where?
It is in handouts. You should be able to see it now.
Nope, that's... there it is.
And I'm assuming we have the leader that we have left with us, correct?
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are
Okay.
carrying him.
Yes. Just wanted to ask, his icon's still on the other side, so... Wanted to make sure you weren't expecting something else. Commander, you got something interesting there?
I'm reading it.
I get you.
Do any of these guys have anything we could, like, scavenge grenades or anything?
Yes, I will tell you what they have. Give me just a second. They have black M3 personnel armor with no signifiers of allegiance. They each have 6 M40 grenades. They have combat knives, and each of them has an M41 AE2 heavy pulse rifle.
That's interesting.
Yep, this is top-notch equipment. Like, the heavy pulse rifle is something you rarely see on just regular Marines.
How does its stats compare?
It does not have the underslung grenade launcher, but it is bonus 1, damage 3, extreme range, armor piercing, full auto.
Interesting.
I think it also weighs 2, right?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes, it weighs 2.
And if you're gonna go through that offer, I'd say just get a smart gun.
Alright.
Well, a smart gun is
I went
weight
ahead.
3. But what?
Okay, no, I'm done reading it. You guys are scavenging weapons off of the mech?
Oh, the mech doesn't have any weapons that you would be able to operate because they're part of the mech itself.
Well, I'd have everyone back away from it because I'm lighting it the fuck on fire.
Okay.
You want
Oh,
to reach and
wait,
charge?
okay.
Nope.
Osborne wanted to see if he could cut into it a bit to see if there's anything interesting on the inside.
Yep. You find a human body. It is hooked up, like, in the brain. There's a bunch of wires connecting to it that seem to be interfacing with the motive kinetics of the actual mech suit. And from what you can tell, actually make me an observation roll.
Okay.
Okay, make me a panic. What did you get? 4? Okay.
4.
So, let me explain. You realize that, first off, this person is a convict. And you realize that based on how they're hooked in, there would be no way to remove them from this suit without killing them.
So it's a penitent engine.
Effectively, yeah. You notice the neurotransmission feed is drilled directly into the person's skull.
This is nuts. Who made this thing? I guess there's no indication anywhere, right?
Nope. Except for... Let me double check the... Yeah, there's no markings on it indicating...
Osborne would say
Other
out
than
loud.
3 letters.
Yeah.
M-O-X.
Okay.
You see these as well, Sanders.
Oh, and I'm just gonna have an extreme scowl on my face.
Does that mean anything to you, Corporal?
Ho ho ho! It does now.
Are you gonna tell him?
I'll share.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to tell them in words, then I will... Once you're done, I will share the handout with him.
Well, it seems here that these good old boys are the ones behind, or at least working with, Project Life Force. You remember that squirrely guy from O'Bannon's world?
Yeah.
The corporal dude who kept lying to us, who shat himself so readily? It appears he did actually squeal on us. And after we so kindly didn't blow his brains out. Seems that he was a bit further involved with these folks. That there biggin'. Sorry, I just saw what posted. That there biggin', that was their work. Poor bastard.
Yep. And,
Very much.
the letters DV might mean something to you after what the xenoarchaeologist said. They might stand for something.
Dark Void.
Yep, Deep Void is the
Deep
name that
Void.
she gave you.
Yep.
Now I will share this with
I
all
guess,
players.
They lost control of their mech pilot. Went berserk.
What a name. Going berserk. Huh. It's almost as if that phrasing was uncannily apt.
Deep void, huh? Yeah, I bet their mom's got a deep void.
Oh!
See, you know what? For that spicy burn, I'm gonna let Leroy light the mech on fire.
Okay. Yeah, and for that, you know what? It's so good that I'm gonna let you have a story point. Free of charge.
Story point away. All right.
And that may
Well,
end up
well-
saving your character's life down the line. You never know. But, you guys gonna call it in? Or is there anything else you want to do before you bring in the brass?
Well, I'm assuming
Can
that
we
we're gonna go grab the
reunite?
scientist and escort. Yeah, so let's go back and make sure that she hasn't escaped.
Okay, yeah, so she's still there. She's packing up her stuff in the modular computing device, and she's gonna say, well, looks like the job's done. I guess we should make sure we don't leave anything behind, if you know what I mean. Don't want anybody picking up on the paper trail, you know?
It's been taken care of, ma'am. Don't worry about it.
Good to hear, good to hear. Shall we go?
Yep.
Okay. And with that, we are going to return to the Tambatam.
I'll say before we leave,
Yep.
Riggs is gonna grab one of their fancy rifles. What was that called?
It's the M41 AE2 Heavy Pulse Rifle. I will copy it into chat.
Nice.
There we go. So, you guys arrive, and Lieutenant Casados sees you. Well, Marines, from what I heard, when you called for your backup, seems the mission was a success. Find anything important down there? Or was it just routine?
You got some weird heads down there, man.
Huh. Well, the Arcturian culture has always been a little bit unconventional. Why don't we go to the briefing room so we can give you your full debriefing?
That everyone in the brief? No, not yet.
Wrong briefing room.
Okay, so tell me, Marines, what happened down there?
Well, we infiltrated the set and was able to take out all of the terrorists.
That's good news. Any casualties?
Just a few banged up elbows here and there, but no.
Those
no
damn
civilians
elbows.
were harmed.
That's good to hear. You did a damn good job, Marines. Oh, by the way, you're back to full health now.
Sweet.
Your nose
Is
is still
there stress
broken.
zeroed out?
Yeah.
Yeah, your stress. All of you guys are back to full health. Your stress is dead, but you're still gonna have to heal. You have another. I'm gonna say, about a day has passed, so you've got 5 days left before your broken nose is healed. Casados is gonna say, "Did you recover the? I see you recovered the scientist. We'll have her sent off to wherever she's next deployed. I'm not privy to that information, so leave that to the higher-ups, but did you disarm the nuclear weapon?
Yes, ma'am, we did.
And did you recover the modular computing device from the xenobiologist? That was I was assured from some of our superiors that that was of paramount importance.
I have the module.
Alright, I'll take that.
I also recovered a neural interface device from the leader of the terrorists.
Huh, is that so?
It appears to be... You said it was made by the UPP, right?
UPP with the text Project Morana. Morana.
It appears to be part of some UPP project.
Huh, that'll be of great interest to United America Command. I'll take that. And that is all, Marines. You are dismissed.
Should we tell her about the void?
That's up to you.
Oh, no. No, we are not telling her about that.
Why not, sir?
Oh, with how eager she was to get all of that information, how do we know she's not working for them?
Yep. You guys might want to check your epiphanies. I have updated that based on the information you found during this deployment.
Can't be trusted, you say. I'm saying to him. Hope this doesn't leave me on wire again.
I was hoping to leave dirty politics behind when I left the UPP.
Well, you know the saying, any politician is going to be dirty in some way.
Can't escape what permeates humanity itself.
Okay. Well, you guys get a night of food and sleep as you guys start to exit the system. Anybody who has enough experience can add a new skill, or can either add a point to a new skill if they succeeded on a roll with that skill, or you can add a point to a skill that you already have, up to a maximum of 4, if you want to do that now.
It's 5 experience to level something up?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we getting more experience for the end of this mission?
No, you get experience based on session. And we are not
Oh,
done
gotcha.
yet.
Yeah. No, I only have 3, so I can't do anything.
Yes, I know some of you didn't level up after the first session, so those of you who did not should have an XP to level up now. Or
Yeah,
not level up,
I
but
do.
like...
I'm trying to remember which skill I pick. Give me a minute. Or
Oh,
what talent I think I was going for.
Well, talents take a whole day. But if you haven't leveled up one, if you haven't gotten an additional talent with your XP, I will allow it. Because we can basically say that you worked the previous time in doing it and then this time. But if anybody wants to...
What were the criteria for XP again?
Oh, well, we're not talking about earning XP now, we're talking about spending it.
I'm aware. I'm trying to remember what XP I legitimately earned last session.
Oh, let's see. That'll be in campaign play, and... Or no, it'll be in your character. Thematic XP.
Thank you.
Developing your character. So, did you participate in the session? Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda? Did you risk your life for your buddy PC? Did you challenge or stand up to your rival PC? Did you make a panic roll? Did you overcome a dangerous event? Did you make a significant discovery or revelation? Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind? And did you earn any money? For each question that you can respond with yes, you earned 1 XP. There's also a marker on your character sheet where you'll be able to actually put markers for your XP so that you don't have to kind of mentally keep track of it. It should be... Yep, it's right underneath your talents.
I did. I just... I always have to wait until after I can ask you whether or not in regards to
generally I'm pretty
generous.
generous. Yeah, personally I'm generally going to be pretty generous with that, because
I just couldn't remember if I forgot to add it after the fact.
Oh yeah, no problem. I just want to make sure that everybody knows. Okay, so does anybody want to spend their XP?
I'm going to get 1 extra in range combat.
Okay, anybody else?
I'm going to take 1
Okay.
for a talent.
Okay, what talent?
Just debating whether I want 2 extra health or what is it? Fly weight could be pretty useful.
What is it?
I get to use agility instead of strength when I block in close combat.
That you'll have to roll a wits roll, no stress dice for, in order to succeed, because nobody else around here has it to train you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. If you fail, it doesn't mean you lose the XP, it just means that you don't get the talent and you'll have to try again later.
Does anyone have nerves of steel?
Yeah, I know one of you does. I forget who. Or at least I'm pretty sure one of you does. Let's see. I could be mistaken, though.
Hey, while y'all are doing this, I'm gonna head to the bathroom for a bit. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, yep. I'm gonna do the same, but yeah, once I'm back, just let me know what you decide to do.
Alright. What do you guys think? Should I go up to 5 health or try to do some other shenanigans?
The health is always nice. But it's up to you.
I feel like that's kind of the safe answer, though.
I mean, yeah, nerves of steel is always good.
We seem to get an abundance of panic rolls, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
But none of you guys have the skill, do you?
I don't think any of us actually have it.
I don't think I do. I was thinking about it, but I ended up getting chatter instead, or whatever it was.
The banter.
I mean, I got 5 wits, though, so
Better
I should
banter
be able to
than
learn a new skill.
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody ready?
Yep, I'm gonna try to roll 4 nerves of steel.
Okay, so make me a witch roll. You succeed. So put that in your
Nice.
talents.
Alright, give me a moment to copy it from.
Yep, no problem.
If you want to keep, well, I guess we're waiting for others still, but whenever you're ready, you can keep going while I'm looking for this.
Oh, yep. Give me just a second. I just gotta
I've
check something.
returned.
So, over the comms, you hear Matt Hanrahan say, "We received our next orders. Everybody retrieve, go to your cryopods, and get iced up."
Oh, 99.
Just a second. So, before you go, they're actually, sorry, retcon that, they're gonna gather you in the hangar. And it's, Casados' voice. Ready?
Yep.
Alright, Marines. This one's gonna be a doozy. For the past 2 months, anyone entering this sector of space has had vivid nightmares, one so bad that they are causing violence. Scientists on an asteroid in the GL-884 system vented their dome and blew themselves into space. The crew of the USCSS Dahlia murdered each other in horrific ways. This isn't a case of one maniac against the crew. This was the entire crew against each other. 1,300 miners in deep sleep arrived at LV-176 dead. Each had killed themselves in their cryo chambers while they were supposed to be sleeping. Intel has triangulated a central point to all the incidents, right where a decommissioned WI network station sits. The thing is supposed to be off the grid, but it's active and transmitting some psycho shit that's calling colonists to go crazy. You're going in to retake the station. We could just nuke it out of the sky, but we can only assume it isn't the only one they've got. R&D wants to know what the fuck they're doing and how the fuck it works so we can counter it. Take prisoners, collect data, secure the weapon, and lock down the station. This is a decommissioned Wei-Yu installation, so we've got the original schematics for your perusal. Don't count on the layout being exactly the same. They probably changed a few things. We're giving you breach-in charges for this one, just in case you need to make your own door to get aboard. You'll be driving yourselves via service gift. Don't worry, you'll be rigged for silent running, and the Tam will be on station in system and come to your aid when you've got a better grasp of the situation. Now, get yourselves up, iced up Marines.
Sorry, yes,
People
sir.
going crazy, huh? Sounds like a great time.
Sounds like I just need to put some earplugs in.
So, you guys are asleep. And you start to dream. It's pitch dark. The humidity is palpable, the air too heavy to breathe. You grope in blackness, looking for an exit, but thick, fleshy walls impede your every movement. These walls pulse and exhale. These walls are alive. Your lungs fill with viscous liquid, but you're not drowning. You're warm, safe, back in your mother's womb. A woman stands over you, an ebon figure against the starless void. "Love me," she whispers. Your mother pulls you close to her bosom. You try to meet her eyes, but they are empty pools. All you see is her smiling, metal mouth. Her sharp breath startles you awake. It was only a dream. You retch bile as your cryopod hums and slides open. Your shirt and shorts are drenched. You are covered in a sparkling sheen of sweat. "It's over," you hear someone mutter. The words were your own. They are met with silence. Your arms are crisscrossed with open wounds. You are alone. The other stasis pods are closed, your fellow Marines still asleep. Their canopies are filled with a thick velvet liquid, which could only be one thing. The hairs on your neck stand rigid as your mother embraces you from behind, her rancid breath hissing in your ear. "Kill for me." The other pods cycle open, spilling their lifeblood across the deck and washing you away in a torrent of red. The pods finally open, and you're awake.
Had 10 stress.
I'm gonna slap myself in the face, make sure I'm actually awake this time.
Yep, you're awake.
Well, goddamn, we should not have eaten those spicy burritos before going into cryo sleep. That was one really bad dream.
Hey, Sanders, what kind of herbs and spices were you putting in those things anyway?
LSD.
Psychedelics.
I think he
Well, I
used a
didn't put
mushroom
nothing-
sample.
I didn't put nothing funky in those burritos. But I can't say nothing for what was in the drinks. I didn't do that.
So, for this mission, you guys are each given, in addition to your standard gear, a Mark 35 compression suit and a Lunar Wilson service skiff. Well, not each of you. You guys get 2 because they carry a maximum of 4 people and you have 5 crew members. Each of the service skiffs has 2 Armat Type 4 breaching charges, a maintenance jack, and a canister of CN20 nerve agent.
Said we all get the pressure suits?
Yep. I will grab the stats for those right now.
Oh, I should have got 0G training.
One of you has it.
Oh, I haven't.
Yep. So, the Mark 35 pressure suits, armor rating 5, air supply 4, and weight 2.
Can you paste that?
Yep, give me just a second.
You said this is in addition to our regular loadout?
Yep.
It doesn't replace armor we have now?
Well,
This goes over it.
you can discard your armor and leave it on the Tambatam if that would save your weight. You're not going to be able to like combine them to do like armor 11.
No, I figured that much. Also, will I be able to get my electroshock grenades back?
Yeah, you guys would have all stocked back up on your equipment.
So I can still use the armor value of my personal armor?
Only if you don't put the compression suit on.
Okay, so let's
And-
keep the compression.
I think we're probably gonna need it.
Yep.
I'm not going to force you to use it, but all I will say is that it was given to you for a reason.
What's the other
Now
stuff
let's-
we were supposed to get?
Oh, the other stuff is in the skiffs. Each skiff contains, what is it? 2 Armat Type 4 breaching charges, a maintenance jack, and 1 canister of CN20 nerve agent. You guys will have to decide who goes in which skiff, because you are going to have to take 2 of them. Because you're 5. Let me...
Does the compression suit harm our mobility or anything?
No. Not the Mark 35.
Might ditch my regular armor then.
Yep.
Save weight.
Yeah, same.
I'd rather carry my electroshock grenades.
I'm gonna go with the 4 grenades, rifle, tracker, the med kit.
Okay, and you guys
I'm
can...
gonna drop in at 4 reloads.
Okay, and also keep in mind, any of you guys who had power supply, it can go back up to 5.
And I'm gonna go with the compression suit and 1 of those charges, if you don't mind.
Yep. And once you guys are done, you'll let me know who's going to load up into how you guys are going to distribute in the service gifts, because you're going to, like I said, they can take only up to 4, so you're going to need 2.
Yep.
I guess I'll be. Are we driving them, or do we have pilots
No,
flying?
you
us?
guys are driving them.
I guess
Alright,
I'll
well-
drive one of them because I got 1 piloting.
Who's got the next highest piloting score?
It would be agility plus piloting, so it would probably be whoever has the next highest agility.
Yeah, mine's 5 total with
I have
piloting.
4 total.
4 total.
Okay. Let me know.
Leroy, what do you got?
4.
Well, literally anyone but me.
Leroy,
So
do you actually
Lyra
have any
and
points in it?
somebody else.
What was that?
Leroy, you got any points in piloting in and of itself?
No.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I think
well,
Lyra's the only one who has points.
Yep.
A point in piloting.
Man, should have got my
And-
driver's license.
I'm the slowest one, so I'll go with Lyra, and the rest of you can go in. The other one.
Okay.
I'll fly it.
Okay, give me just a
Alright.
second. So, you guys see your ship, the Tambatam? Make sure.
Yeah.
So,
I see an outer space football field.
this should be way smaller. You guys each get a service skiff. And
If I drag mine out, do I get to control it?
Yep. Yep, just scale it down. I might have to do that for you.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
There we go. So, you guys have been dropped beyond the system's asteroid belt to avoid detection, and as it launches you, the Tambatam immediately runs dark. Doop. And you guys start to approach the station, and as you do, two Accipiter dropships soar right past you at high speed. Now, do you guys want to power down your sensors or engines to avoid being target locked?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will roll for your detection, which is going to be at a -3, so
It's not good. Oh wait, -3 for them, okay.
yep, so yeah, they don't detect you. And they just keep moving past you. Do you guys want to reactivate your sensors?
Probably a good call. Don't want to crash into anything.
Okay, so you notice that they're racing to intercept a small freighter of some kind that has entered the system. But we now are going to go to the station itself. There are several ways that we can enter the station. Give me just a second. You can... Sensor pings reveal that you could spacewalk to the station and enter through either the main or auxiliary airlock. You could use the breaching charges to blow a hole in the hull. And you could also potentially enter through the vents.
Leroy,
Where are
could-
these vents?
So they are by the reactor chamber.
Leroy can try to spacewalk.
Okay. So which airlock do you want to enter?
Do we have? I'm just gonna ask this before we do anything. Is there any way that we can remotely control the breaching charges?
You can what?
Remotely control the breaching charges?
I'm gonna say, I mean, you'd have to attach them, and then, yeah, you'd be able to... I mean, that's kind of how they would work. You would, you know, have a detonator of some sort, and boom.
Okay. So what if we attach some breaching charges and then go in normally?
Where do you want to attach the breaching charges?
That's a great question. I literally was just thinking of having it so that we have the option of punching a hole in the hull to drain its oxygen in case we need to.
Just puncture a hole in both coolant tanks and run away and let the reactor go critical and take care of the rest for us.
Yep.
mean,
I'm looking
there's an
here.
idea.
Yep, I'm looking here specifically. The Type 4 can be detonated by timer or remote.
Okay, nice. I say if we're able to be sneaky, put it on those coolant tanks so that we have the option of blowing it up and letting the reactor go critical if we need to
Okay.
before we even get in.
So, mark where you're going to put the breaching charges. Like, with a little... Okay.
There and there.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the backup plan at the first.
Yeah, that is the backup plan in case things go bad. We can blow things up.
Okay,
That's
so which...
leverage.
Yep, so which docking umbilical do you want to use? Auxiliary or main?
If I might suggest auxiliary.
Okay.
Yes, that would make more sense because, you know, we could also blow up the comm dishes.
Yep.
So whatever they're send it out can't be sent out anymore.
Yep.
But I
Okay.
would say, yeah, go in through auxiliary first.
Well, actually, we say that. The actual information would probably be near the main due to the data centers being there.
Yeah.
So it's really
But-
just dependent on whether or not you want to know what we're trying to deal with or stop it. Well, cut off the head, you know.
I mean,
Our orders.
If
would
we
have
do
to-
main,
if we do main, we're probably going to be looking at a fight. Whereas if we go in auxiliary, we might be able to sneak in and catch some people unaware.
the
That could be done.
control center is much closer to the main airlock. I mean, I guess it's whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, I should ask, how long did it take us to get here?
About 10 days.
Cool. Sanders doesn't have a broken nose anymore.
Well, no, those... It has to be days where you're not in stasis.
Ah, man. So still a busted nose.
Yeah, but you've had 1 day pass, so...
I'm
Throughout
down
the
to
course
5 days instead of 6.
Yep. And by the end of this mission, it'll probably be 4.
I mean, I guess we could still stealthily infiltrate, right? Like, use a cutting torch and get through the airlock without alerting everyone, maybe?
Potentially.
Okay, so which of you guys has spray paint? You need to paint the ship black and try and stealthily dock. They won't be able to tell they're not actually void.
Why
I
not
would
paint
assume we
yourselves
could
purple?
just, like-
It's the color of sneaky.
We could just drift in. And
Yeah, I
they
mean-
wouldn't really notice us.
Yeah, drift in, running on silent.
Yep.
Okay. So,
So I guess pick an airlock.
mm-hmm.
Leroy, you're the one who's going to be doing the spacewalk, so it's your decision.
Alright, so I guess the auxiliary makes sense.
Okay. So, place your,
Are we breaching the coolant tanks or breaching the airlock?
Well, you would just dock with the airlock and,
Yeah.
yeah, he'd be able to basically pull you in.
Okay, so did we set the breaching charges or are we not doing that anymore?
We set the breaching charges,
Okay.
and then we're docking with the airlock.
Yep. Okay.
The breaching charges are the backup plan.
Mm-hmm. So, put yourselves in.
That's what she said.
Hell yeah. So, there are access tube telescopes out to meet the lock of an arriving vessel that allow personnel to transfer from one airlock to another without a pressure suit.
Alright, where's everybody else?
We're still waiting on Riggs and Gregory. Yep, there we go. Okay.
Apologies, didn't know if we were just doing one ship versus two.
Oh yeah, no problem. So go ahead.
Let's get in there.
We can move through the airlock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, so you notice that this external airlock looks like it's for outside access to the dishes and stabilizing machinery.
Should we disassemble, go in there and turn off the dishes?
Are you guys gonna... Okay, so yeah, move on in.
Yep.
Okay. Give me just a second. We are going to start with initiative. Everybody take one.
Nice.
Oh, damn, that is nice.
Okay, Haskell, you got 1. Sanders, you got 4. Viper, you got 22. Briggs, you got 21. Lyra, you got 17. And then let's see what I got. Okay, 3 and 30.
Oh shit.
So, these appear to be commandos that are wearing compression suits. Their arms have it looks almost like a mechanical fist that's got a assault rifle attached to it, or as part of it, integrated in.
Yes, the AK-104
Mm-hmm.
that I got the sound effect for.
Yes, thank you.
So they're Mega Man?
Basically, yeah.
Reminds me more of like the super battle droids from the prequel movies.
Yeah, so, Haskell, it's your go.
Alright, now that y'all say that, it doesn't look like these guys are going to be up for any negotiation. I'm assuming this elevator in the center is obscuring.
Yeah, we can safely assume that.
It's aggressive negotiations.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna move up here and just fire at this guy.
Which one?
The top one, sorry.
Okay, so, just so you know, you notice that these suit guns appear to have a vulnerable ammo pack. You imagine that if you were to aim for it specifically, you might be able to ignite the ammo and feed the explosion with the suit's stored oxygen. That could trigger an explosion and destroy both the gun and the suit. But aiming for something like that would give you a -2. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, since I'm at close range, since I'm at close range and not engaged, yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay, so
I'll aim at
+2,
it.
-2. So flash.
Actually, since I've moved, I can't aim.
Oh,
Is
right,
that
yeah,
an
so
issue?
it'll be -2.
So just -2.
Yep,
What about missing? Is that gonna puncture the hole?
it might. But,
Oh yeah, we got pressure suits, so
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Not pressure suits.
what did you get?
1 success.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so
Does that look accurate? It looks too high to me.
No, that's good.
Okay.
I'm just putting down the stats for the station just for the future.
Okay.
Okay, so that is damage 2. Oh, whoops, I didn't have the music on cycle. And that is armor piercing, so he's going to take the 2. Okay, and he is going to shoot. Oh, right, yeah, you're right. Roll me 9 base dice. Okay, that's gonna cause 2 damage to this guy. And this guy is dead.
Nice.
Yep, exploding from the inside out does that.
Yep.
I say inside out, you get what I mean.
Oh yeah, and this guy, takes 2 damage. So, yep, go ahead.
Okay. Xander's is gonna move,
Okay,
and then he's gonna shoot.
go ahead.
He's not gonna be as fancy and aim for that.
Okay, so just, yeah, it's gonna be flat. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be 2 damage to the hull. So let's roll. It's gonna be -3, so 2d6. Okay, the hull takes 2 damage. So it's now at hull 3 on this deck. Lyra?
I'm gonna go this way
Okay.
and fire at this
Okay. So it'll be
suit
flat.
as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at him, not the ammo.
Works for me. Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it takes 1 more damage, so hull 2.
I mean, we're all in compression suits, right?
Yep.
Just hope they
Think
don't
so.
run out of air. Riggs?
That's also true.
Well,
Are you gonna be the one to depressurize this section?
maybe. Oh yeah, I'm shooting.
This poor IT guy. He's probably not wearing a suit, is he?
Nope.
Yeah, shooting at this guy, not the IT guy.
Civilian! Get him!
Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, we need to at least crush one of his elbows.
Any operation that doesn't have at least 1 crushed elbow critical injury is considered a failure. Which
If he doesn't get killed by the void of space,
What's
someone needs
the
to pop his
modifier?
elbow.
The modifier?
Yep, so it'll be flat, because unless you're doing full, or no, that's, never mind, yeah, you can't do. Yep, okay. So that is damage 3, and let's see what happens. Okay, he takes it all. Now, we're gonna roll critical injury unless you want to crush his elbow.
Did the other guy's elbow get crushed?
No, the
No,
other
he
guy
blew up.
Right. Yeah. All right. No, we don't.
What?
It has to be matching elbows. So let's roll.
Okay. 55. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Severed leg.
Nice.
That is going to be fatal. He's going to have to make a stamina check at -1 in order to not die immediately from it. And he doesn't. But he collapses. And is broken, but not dead, as one of his legs is severed at the knee. And it's just... blood is spurting everywhere.
I knew I had a good feeling about this rifle.
Yeah, to be fair, it is pretty good. Okay, that's combat ended.
I'm gonna run up to the IT guy and push him away from the console he's at.
Okay, he's gonna land. He's gonna be like, "Holy shit! Who are you people?"
What
With
is your
big
job
guns
here?
and guns.
That's fair enough.
I'm asking him what his job is here.
Yep. Let me just. I'm trying to grab my spot. So, look, I'm just here. I run diagnostic tests. I don't want any trouble. No way, no how. My name is Leon. I'm just a Comtech guy. Like, I don't work with any of the. I'm just here to do my job. I don't want any part of this. Please don't hurt me.
You would not be hurt if you do not lie.
I swear I'm telling you the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Is there anything I can observe from looking at these controls?
Well, this area contains all the consoles and instruments for controlling the FTL transmitter and receiver. Positioning and thruster control is also maintained here.
Let's ask the IT, or I'm gonna ask the IT guy if he knows what's going on the station.
Look, all I know is we're part of Project Morana. I don't know anything about it. I am not gonna ask questions. I've seen what happens to those who do. The UPP does not like it when people dig around in business they have no business with.
Hey, may I ask a question?
Yeah, I don't want to end up like those guys in the holding pen, in the wrecked room. Yep.
I recognize Project Morena. It's same as the Dream interface device.
Well, even more reason to clear this thing out.
Yep.
Should I shut down communication?
I'll leave them up for now. We don't want any UPP ships poking the noses around while we're clearing anything out.
Is there any way we could learn, like, where signals are being, like, sent to, like, coordinates or anything?
There's no specific coordinates that you can tell. It's basically kind of a mass signal that's being sent in every direction.
So just, okay, broadcast everywhere.
Yeah. You figure that would explain why the insanity is kind of like all over the area and not just, a specific.
Alright, well, do you want to check the armory? And then go down a level?
Sounds like a fine idea.
Yeah, that's it.
So, in the suit locker and armory, you find a dozen CCC-5 compression suits and a bunch of other equipment used in spacewalks that's stored there in lockers with plexiglass doors. 6 of the CCC-5s are equipped with AK-104 suit guns.
Are there any downsides to this type of suit?
Let me double check. It has armor rating 2, air supply 5, weight 2, Observation -1.
And all you get is a gun on it, right?
Yep. It's
So
got-
not worth it.
One that
Yeah, I
I'm
think
pretty sure
it's
can
worse.
blow up on you.
I think the gun is worse than a pulse rifle.
Is there any way that we could disable one of the guns on the compression suits?
I'll allow it if you do a heavy machinery roll.
Okay. So, my idea is to disable one of the guns and give the IT guy the compression suit. Tell him that if he stays up here, if he stays in the compression suit and things go bad, then he might survive, and we might take him back with us, and we might just not kill him.
Okay. He dons the suit.
Do we need to modify it first?
Well,
I'd
heavy
rather
machinery.
ensure that we give him a
No,
suit where he can't use the gun.
Yeah,
I
cut the
will
gun off with the
Get my
blowtorch.
cutting torch out.
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
stand
I'll
back.
let it. I'll let that be automatic success, because
Okay.
there's no way that you
Just
can.
weld the barrel shut,
Yeah.
unload all the ammo
Only
from
roll
it.
power supply.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Roll power supply.
All right.
Okay, you're down to 4.
I say we make him wait in the auxiliary external airlock here.
You can do that if you want.
Can we lock him in there?
You'd have to
No,
seal
lock him in the lockers.
like a fucking high school bully.
Yep. I'm sorry. I am not letting some strange guy be locked in the airlock that goes to our ship. No.
Okay. Well.
Lock him in the lockers. We'll come back for him if we can.
Okay. Well.
If not, at least he has oxygen. If we have to depressurize the station,
We're totally gonna forget about him.
maybe.
We'll
It depends
see.
on how long the session goes.
Yeah, I mean, this session, it'll be like maybe another hour or so, but yeah, we're not going to finish this mission, at least in this session. So
Yeah, I will try not to forget about.
it'll
Leroy.
be funnier if you do.
Wait, it's not Leroy.
It's Leon. Like,
yeah, I
Help
will
me,
try not
Leon!
to forget about Leon.
Just like to imagine he can hear us all saying, "Oh man, we're totally gonna forget him." He's got his in his pants.
Yep. You guys also hear an eerie sound.
He appears to have pooped his pants.
Poopy pantalones.
Well, we're not preparing another compression suit for him, so he's just gonna have to live with it.
Yep. Also, you guys hear
Uh-oh.
it's quiet, and it's coming from this direction. From one of the dish gimbal arms.
Is it like static or like a torch cutting?
It's a cutting torch. At least from what...
Uh-oh.
Well,
Should we
check it out.
investigate?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so... You guys find a young woman. She's bent over a loose panel and is replacing it. She notices you guys and says, "Who the hell are you?"
So,
She
so
didn't
we've
notice
been
all the commotion.
we've been 10 feet away firing guns.
She's
and
been-
just like, what's going on?
She's
that
got
torch has
headphones
been
on,
Very
'cause-
loud.
Yeah, she's got
Like,
headphones
oh, no,
on because
she
she's
can't
using
hear
a
it.
cutting
Got her
torch.
AirPods in.
She's listening to a GG song
Yeah,
really loud.
yeah, exactly. You notice she's got AirPods in.
You cut out there.
Oh, sorry. I said you notice she has AirPods in. Ha.
Well, Leroy's closest, though.
I'm just gonna. Oh, so she already noticed this, right?
Yeah, she just said like,
Yep.
"Who the hell are you?"
We new babysitters. You're gonna have to come with us.
Okay, I don't want any trouble. And she puts her hands up and...
Did she put the cutting torch down?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
It's,
Go
I
grab
think you
another
already-
compression suit for her.
You're gonna have to hang
Unload
out
it.
with your friend in the lockers back here.
All right. Can I at least grab a snack or something?
Are there snacks?
You guys got snacks? Hold on.
Of course there are snacks. Don't you guys
Only
know?
if you grab
and-
me some.
Okay, and you find like a giant stash of like Doritos and fucking Mountain Dew.
It's gotta be like UPP snacks.
Yep.
It's Martian dew.
Yep, it's Martian
Martian
Dew
Dew.
and let's see. Whatever the Chinese Russian equivalent of Cheetos or Doritos is.
I'm gonna find this now.
Sanders is gonna pocket some of them.
Yep, and she's gonna be like,
Research.
do whatever you
I'm
need.
looking up
They don't pay me
Russian
enough for
ship.
this shit.
Oh,
On image.
okay.
And she's gonna
Okay,
get in
ma'am.
the compression suit and join the lockers. Just be like, hey, what's that smell? Did you shit your pants?
They're in compression suits. They can't smell it.
You'd be surprised at the smell of shit pants. And
All
she's
right.
Ruskaya kartoshka. There we go.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
Yes, the taste of cheese and sadness.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Lyra, this is the kind of shit you grow up on, huh?
Yes, it's junk food.
Perfect. Everything a growing person needs.
Or
Okay.
maybe a growing chicken.
Okay.
All right. Let's head down the elevator.
Okay. Which floor are you getting off
You want
at?
to guys go down to deck B or to deck? I'd say go down to deck C.
Okay.
Oh wait, the elevator doesn't make it down on all the way, does it?
No, it doesn't.
All right, deck B it is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Choo, choo, choo.
I don't see. Oh, right, that's where it is. That thing in the center.
Yep.
Bong.
Bing bong. Deck B, Talos Station.
Bang, bong.
Okay, where are you going?
Well, I see the mess right in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to get some?
Should we fan out and check our left and right first?
Yes. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna stack up at
Leroy
the first
or
cabin.
Riggs, you see another one of these. The SOF commandos.
Yep.
And
What about on our side? Is there anything?
let me see. Nope.
What about in the mess hall?
Nope.
Okay. Can we take him out?
Let's see. So you two, everybody, draw initiative, and let me know what you got. Or actually,
Nine.
unless any of you guys gets 30, then it doesn't really matter. So.
Looks like we're good. Probably.
All right.
Okay. So,
I shall
Osborne,
aim.
it is your turn. Yep. Go ahead.
4 meters? Oh, that's got to be short, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. +2. I needed it, apparently.
Yep. And, let's see. So that is armor piercing. Okay, he takes all 3. Lyra, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna move up and shoot at him.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't aim, so it's just flat.
Yep, just flat.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really don't want to miss here. I won't tell you why, but it would be very bad. Very, very bad indeed.
Oh, cause the reactor coolant.
Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, and do you want to roll for a critical injury, or do you want to give him a crushed elbow?
Let's roll and see if I get lucky.
64. That is an impaled skull. Or,
Oh, no.
a crushed skull. So, yeah, your bullets just cave in the front of his head.
We're gonna say my bullet is stopped by his helmet, but it caves in and crushes his head anyway.
That works. I like that.
It's like that Chinese face armor we were watching.
Oh god. Yeah, don't buy Chinese bulletproof face armor. It doesn't work.
It stops the bullet, but the bullet caves the thing in so bad it would destroy your face bones anyway. It doesn't really matter.
That's awful. Okay. Now what?
Well, Sanders is investigating the mess hall.
Well, give me just a second.
Guess we should probably
So,
search.
this is a
the crew
dining
cabin.
area and off-duty lounge. It has large viewing ports out into space. There's a small galley that allows for food preparation.
Is there anything interesting in there?
Ask for something specific, and I'll tell you if there's a chance that it might be in there.
As for bacon,
You know what? I will ask for bacon.
Sure. Why not?
Nice. Sanders will also pocket the bacon.
Okay.
just pocketfuls of raw bacon.
Who knows? It could end up being very useful. Pocket bacon.
Ah. Well, it's not pocket sand, but
I mean, you never know if it's like bacon bits.
actually, scratch bacon bits.
Yeah.
There's somehow a xenomorph here, and you lure it away with bacon. That would be amazing.
Well, no, I'm kidding. So, you notice that thick cables are running from coolant tank B along the ceiling.
Ah.
Should we search the crew cabins?
If you want.
Make sure nobody's sleeping in there or something.
Surprised they didn't hear us, but sure.
Yeah, good point. Is there anything
ahead.
worth looking at in here?
And where? Oh,
In
not
any
in
of the
those
crew
cabins,
cabins.
no. Leroy, you do spot another Comtech guy. He's dressed in the same kind of uniform as the guy you saw upstairs. And he is just passed the fuck out. Like, he's just...
Is he sleeping in the shower?
He's sleeping on the bed, but yeah, he's sort of, like, he rolled off the bed, and sort of, yeah, he's like,
Because on my screen, he's in the
oh
shower.
yeah, that's because of the way that the, that Roll20 snaps tokens, but yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
he rolled out of the bed in his sleep. But you notice he's, like, shivering and kind of twitching, as if he's having some sort of nightmare.
Yeah, we got a live one here, but I think he's another one of those, nerds.
Well, now that's derogatory. And Leroy?
Yeah, sorry, Corporal, but I don't know how to explain it. You know, he plays on computers and stuff.
Well, that's good enough.
He looks like he probably plays role-playing games like a total loser.
Well,
I'm gonna hold the bag of Doritos under his nose and try to use it like smelling salts.
He starts eating out of your hand like a shy horse.
still completely asleep.
Yep.
He eats like hungry pet sheep.
And then
Wow.
as soon as your hand's empty, he just like lies back down and he rolls over in his sleep and
Well, he doesn't seem like he's gonna be any trouble.
He's just like Boris, my pet sheep.
Not Sean.
sorry, that was
Legit,
that
are you
really
okay there?
got me. That really got me. I don't know why. Okay. I'm okay.
Don't die. We kind of need you here.
Yep. So
We can't DM without you.
that's true. But
That'd be a first. We killed the DM.
yep. Well, I mean, the whole Soviet Russia thing, you know. But yeah, so what are you guys doing?
All right.
check the other crew
store
cabins.
as well.
What? Oh yeah, you
What
can
he
check the other
said.
ones. Yeah, there's nothing of interest in there. But yeah, you guys noticed that there's a bunch of cables running from one of the cooling tanks that seem to be going to the floor below you. If you wanted to follow them, you could.
Should we check out the reactor control real quick?
The power control, you mean?
Yeah.
So, the fusion reactor is monitored and maintained from this location. The station's auto-destruct can be activated from here. The procedure is similar to the system on a Bison-class freighter, except only 2 people that would memorize the codes. Although, if you wanted to hack it, a successful contact roll at -2 would do it. Failure will set off the station's alarms. If activated, the countdown is 10 minutes until detonation. After 5 minutes, the process cannot be reversed.
Would I be able to figure out anything about where the coolant might be going from this room?
Not from here. You'd have to follow the pipes that are leading out of coolant tank B.
Let's follow the pipes.
Maybe we should do that.
Okay, so go down the stairs or in this elevator.
Yeah, no need to blow the popsicle stand yet.
We got breaching charges for that. No need to let them know that we're here. Go down the stairs.
Oh yeah, there actually is one that is up here. One of the cables leads to the reactor, to the fusion reactor lock. But the other 2s are leading downstairs. So, one of them, you guys have moved yourselves to where... Okay. So, one of them is leading to this control center. The other is leading to this office up here.
Why would a coolant pipe lead into the doctor's office?
I don't know. Let's check.
Maybe someone was burned.
Oh, as you guys are going out there, you notice another SOF commando.
Oh, he's over there.
It's morphin' time.
Does he see us?
Raw initiative.
Sounds like a yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine he would.
It's only 12 feet, and he's not staring at the wall.
Yep. Okay, let's see. So, Sanders got... Okay, Sanders, that's 15. Viper, you got 14. Lyra, you got 22. Haskell, you got 9. And Riggs, you got 13. Okay, Haskell, it's your turn first.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to aim and shoot.
Okay, that'll be a +2. Go ahead. Okay.
Yep, 2 damage.
And he
No
takes it
armor.
both. He takes them both.
Nice.
Okay, and Riggs, it's your turn.
Alright, aim and shoot. And it's still a
+2.
1 modifier.
It'll be +2.
Okay.
Okay. Well, because you're not firing out like directly outside the station, you're not at like a direct station wall, it doesn't really matter. So
Alright,
Leroy.
I'll miss that.
yeah, Leroy?
Okay. So still just him, right? Everybody else. I will shoot. Where's my character sheet? Here we go. Let's go full auto.
Okay, so that'll be +4. Okay, that's 4 damage, and since the compression suit is only 2 armor, and that's armor piercing, the most he would be able to block is 1, and he's only got 3 health left, so are you going to want to crush his elbow, or do you want to do a regular roll?
Let's roll for it. Crushing elbows is so last mission.
Okay, 21. You...
Yeah, it's severing ears this time.
Yep. And he falls down broken.
Alright, now, what were you guys saying about that doctor's office?
The coolant line leading down into it, that is quite a bit more freezing agent than you would ever need in any real normal medical application.
You know, this place ain't soundproof. In case someone heard all of that, we might want to go to wherever an alarm might be sounded.
Yep.
Rather than
That would
doctor's
be
office.
power
Check that
control
later.
room.
Up to you, Kyle.
Or that control center,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit the control center first.
Okay.
I'll kick down the doors when you're ready.
Everyone all set up?
And by kick down the doors, I mean press the button that says open.
Oh,
You're gonna kick the door, and then you're gonna hurt your foot, and then press the button.
No. Kick the button.
Yes. Yes. Okay, as you do, you guys see 4 David 5 UPP androids.
Oh shit.
Let me... So, this is a large open operations room. It's filled with computer terminals, wall monitors, life support / engineering stations, and 6 holotab viewing tables. A large picture window gives a view of outer space, and there's access here to Mother. Mesmerizing holograms are projected from 4 of the holotabs. Each holotab is equipped with a neurovisor, and the 4 androids on duty here have neurovisors engaged.
So they probably don't.
Does that mean they're unaware?
For now, but one of them, this one here, disengages his neurovisor, and he turns to look at you. Can I help you?
Illegal David androids.
Well, how do you know of us? You look like you are not from around these parts. How may I assist you?
What's coolant tank B hooked up to?
Oh, you mean the Queen?
The what?
Yes.
You see,
Queen Elizabeth is still alive after all these years?
Well, yes.
Allow-
Yes, she is.
well, duh, of course she is, but
I
mean, she's
she is
been,
immortal.
she's feasting, she's feasting on the souls of, poor people. Because, she can't find anybody to act as her personal servant for minimum wage. But, yes, it's all part of Project Morana. I am not a fan. I don't like the Queen, I don't like Project Morana, but I'm not exactly allowed to just go wherever I want. But in exchange for helping a good friend of mine to get off this station and get to a better life, I can tell you everything you need to know.
Wait,
We missed the first part.
Sorry, he said, I'm not a fan of the Queen or of Project Morana, but I have a true friend here, and I can surmise from your affiliation that you are with the United Americas, and you might be able to help him escape.
What's your friend's name?
His name is Maxim Maslov. He's probably off somewhere, stumbling drunk, but I'm hoping that getting him away from here might see an end to that behavior. I also believe, given the high classified nature of our work here, he might be murdered by the government after his usefulness has ended.
Does he like Doritos?
I do not know, but
Oh,
He didn't have happen to have a gun attached to his fist, did he? Because
No.
he kind of shot all those guys.
no, not at all, no.
Did he ask him if he's in that one crew cabin we went in? Like, I assume we remember the designation. Like, is that his crew cabin?
I don't know where he is at the moment, but you'll know him. He'll smell
Can you
of...
describe what he looks like?
Give me just a He's got tan skin, he's semi-wrinkled faced, he's got a full beard, medium length hair, dark hair. You'll know him by the smell of alcohol and cigarettes.
Guess that wasn't him then.
Oh, haven't seen him yet.
Well, if you would be able to help get him away from here, I will do whatever I can. We should probably not linger in this area because my fellow artificial persons may not be as understanding. They are quite enamored with the Queen and will likely do whatever they can to protect her from whatever you plan to do.
Could we try to eliminate them, maybe?
Due to my programming, I would not be allowed to help you, but
Well,
Can you
why
get out
don't
of the
you
way?
go look for your friend?
If you get him out of the way, I could throw a shock grenade in there and take care of them all.
I
Maybe
also have a
destroy the
boosting
control
charge.
center, though.
I would advise against it. It seems my allies are, or my, sorry, that was my misspeaking, don't take that the wrong way. My comrades are quite engaged with interpreting the dreams of the Queen and translating them as best they can, so I think if we do not make much noise, then they will stay preoccupied.
That's the purpose of your project.
Let me see if I can explain. We are a subset of Project Darkstar, a answer to your United America's Project Life Force program. Someone or something has been releasing bioweapons across UPP worlds on the frontier, and the UPP has been scrambling to form a project to counter it. And so, one of those projects is to capture a queen of a incredibly hostile and deadly alien species and learn or figure out a way to control it so that we could potentially use it to as a defense against the United Americas and their Project Life Force program. There have been considerable complications, and it has not been pleasant. I do not trust the Queen. I do not trust my superiors to do what is right. And from everything we've learned, their dreams are truly alien, for lack of a better word. They have an effect on people. An effect I don't know that I can describe. And have any of you looked at the holotabs in the control center?
I don't know.
I was too busy talking to this guy.
I'm talking about like when
Osborne will be interested in them.
Okay, make me an empathy roll.
Oh god, empathy. That's not gonna be good.
If you'd like, I can say that I was just looking around absently.
It's up to you.
Might have caught
If
my
you
attention.
yeah, if you think that basically if you looked in the room, you probably would have spotted them.
I would have been
Yeah,
looking
roll
in the
against-
room.
Okay, anybody who looked in the room, give me an empathy roll.
Sanders?
Okay, so everybody except Haskell, there are real-time images of the Queen's dreams that are playing on all the holotabs, and they are appearing as a strange, floating, psychotic symphony of colors and sounds.
Well, I passed.
Those who failed your empathy rolls, you are entranced and immobilized, unable to look away. Those of you who succeeded, you are able to look away, and you found the images deeply disturbing. But your
Reminds
fellow
me of my
Marines are
dream.
just entranced. They cannot look away. What was your question?
That.
I was just noting that it reminded Lyra of her dream
Okay.
back on the ship.
Yep. So
And I'm gonna mention it to the David.
that certainly makes sense. We believe that this creature has been using its dreams to implant hypnotic suggestions. You should do something to get your friends before it's too late. And he is going to walk up to one of you and just kind of slap you across the face. Not hard enough to actually do damage, but hard enough to really sting. And let's see. I'm gonna roll 1d4. So 1, 2. Who failed? Everybody.
Leroy.
Riggs, Sanders, and Leroy.
Okay, Riggs, Sanders, Leroy. So I'll roll a d3. Okay, so Sanders, you feel a slap on your face, and you just you're fine. You're able to look away, and you see the android standing before you. You've got kind of a stinging sensation on one side of your face.
Now what in tarnation was that for?
Oh,
You
no,
hope you
you're
wake
asking
up.
me.
I'm trying to explain that he was stuck in some kind of trance.
Yes, you were. When you saw the
alright,
images of the
alright.
Queen's dreams, it was you were entranced, and it looks like some of your comrades still are.
Well, I know just the thing to wake them up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna grab both of their nipples and give them a really
Jesus.
nasty titty twister.
Yep, you
Through their
guys.
compression
Through
suit.
the suit?
Yep,
Yes, through the suit.
Oh,
they've
can you
actually
get,
got
like,
clamps that are like attached to your nipples on the inside.
No, the corporal is just that badass that he can give titty twisters through armor.
Yep. Okay, I'll allow it.
Years
Mark
of
that
pinching up
down
the
as an extra
exact-
talent.
The exact amount of herbs and spices.
Yep.
But no, I'm gonna say it doesn't work on Osborne because they both went through the same shitty drill instructor, and that was a classic move.
Yep, that's where you learned it from.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, the Leroy, your
Leroy
nipples.
screams because when he really grabbed us, his nipple rings.
That's so good.
Yeah, jeez. It was a Tinder, you know. What the hell am I doing standing here?
Yeah, I was apparently
Yep. And
those
while you're doing,
holograms.
yep. And while you're doing that,
Someone entrancing.
Yep. Sergey is going to hit the door and close it. That should prevent any further incidents.
So he's a David, but his name is Sergey.
Yeah, he's a David 5 model synthetic. They've all
Oh,
got
okay, they have to.
yeah, they've all got red hair and green eyes.
Now it makes sense. They don't have any souls because they're ginger.
No wonder they don't sing the blues. Okay.
I gotta get defensive over him. He's like me. He doesn't like UPP.
Well, after what I've seen them do here, can't say I'm a fan of this Black Ops project. Even if it is just a defense against the United Americas, the things they've done are horrible, and I can't imagine anything that justifies such cruelty.
Alright, well,
We should probably check
should-
out the med lab now.
either find your friend or go find out what this coolant line is going towards.
Yep.
Oh, you mean the Queen's Chamber?
Oh, so that's what it's doing. Are you keeping it in cryo or something?
She's being kept sedated, yes, in order to continue to allow her to dream. It's
And remind me, can Xenos breathe in space?
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
That was a question out loud. Would someone know?
I don't think any of you would know. I
I
mean,
just
tech-
kind of shrug. You're saying?
Yeah, because none of you even technically know what a xenomorph is. You don't even... All you've seen is that weird black creature on O'Bannon's.
Okay. Alright, so we wouldn't know.
No.
Well, we could ask him more about it. Like, you're saying it's a queen of some sort of alien species. What do you mean?
Well,
What is it?
I do not know for sure. I don't know that anyone does, but they are an incredibly well-adapted, incredibly hostile endoparasitic organism. They live somewhat like modern insects, hive insects, like bees or ants, where there's one dominant female that produces the offspring, who are all daughters of her. They lay eggs that hatch parasitic life forms that attach to a host, which then birth their larvae, which eventually morph into large, deadly creatures in their own right. We know that the United Americas, their Project Life Force, has been working to control and weaponize these creatures to release them on our worlds. And Project Darkstar aims to act as a viable countermeasure. Project Morana is merely a facet of Darkstar.
Sounds like those prisoners on Glory.
The Glory of the Proletariat. Have you heard of that ship?
I know of it. It was a Project Darkstar vessel. We had secured assets from the United Americas, test subjects that were used in their Project Life Force.
So it
That
wasn't
was-
even
that's
our
what-
ship.
That's what was there, huh?
I always just thought it was a false flag, or a fake flag, however you say that.
Alright, well, enough dilly-dallying. We should go find your friend.
Yes, he might be in the workshop.
Something productive.
I'm assuming he was like 4 feet tall.
Hey, down
My
here!
was.
So, you stumble across what looks like a body slumped in a dark corner. This is Chief Engineer Maslov. He's passed out drunk with 2 empty bottles of brandy from the UA. Disoriented, he's like, "Hey! So you finally made it. You know, I staked the Lation's stocation to the US MD, and I'm hoping that maybe you guys can dealt me effect. I love you guys."
This guy's got some good shit here, huh?
Maxime,
He's
you are
deep in it.
clearly intoxicated. We need to get you out of... whatever, man. Look, if there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to fifth to linger.
Like, Corporal, should we shove him in the locker with the other 2?
I think that is a very good idea.
Do we even got any more suits for him?
There were
there
a dozen.
were several suits in that room.
There was
There's
a
like
dozen.
6.
Oh, a dozen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Could we-
They'll fit.
Could we at least put him on one of your skiffs? I would... That's David's... I would prefer that he not that he spend as little time left on the station as possible. He's had a very hard time of it. His wife attempted to defect to the UA last year, but she was caught and executed. And he was punished for her actions. He was a damn fine engineer. He was looking at a prestigious position at Norcom until that happened, and then he was banished here, and he's likely to be killed as soon as he's fulfilled that purpose. So,
Well,
ever since then, he's just spent all of his off time buried in booze, cards, and cigarettes.
well, we gotta get Leonard and the lady that we left in the locker room out safe, so we might as well take everybody.
Yeah, you would
Skip
actually
feeling
have
able-
exactly enough room to bring all 3 of them, because that would give you a total of 8.
Okay. We're not bringing the android too.
You wouldn't have enough room if you took all 3 of them
Yeah.
plus.
He's an android. We can tape him to the outside.
That is
Unironically, I was
certainly
about to
true.
suggest that.
Yep, and also, Haskell, this is sort of some out-of-game knowledge, but you know that talent you were really wanting?
Yeah.
He has it, the android.
So unironically, is taping him to the outside actually an option? Or
I
you
will
just
allow
kind
it,
of
because
shakes?
I find it too funny to not allow.
Okay then.
It's like
He's an
tying grandma
android. He's
to the
got good
top
grip.
of the wagon. Like, come on, he doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, it's
That
true.
is
They
correct.
like androids do like they can work fine in the vacuum of space, and he's gonna say,
Worst
okay,
case is we give him a compression suit.
yeah, he's gonna say, just give me 1 second, I will grab some duct tape, and he goes into the workshop and grabs like a couple of rolls.
Couple of rolls.
Yep,
All right.
and he puts them in his jacket pockets.
So are we not checking out the med lab yet, or
I'd say the
let's-
android can probably escort our engineer friend here up to the skip.
Yep.
And deal with getting himself attached to the skip. And
Well,
we can
and-
go check
and-
out the doctor's office.
and getting the Leonard in the locker out so we don't forget him.
Yes.
We're not gonna forget Leonard.
While he's
It's
walking
Leon,
down-
but
It doesn't matter. Are we just gonna leave the Doritos guy there?
Okay,
oh
so
shit, Doritos guy?
Can't save them all.
Yeah, the goat. You remember.
Could
Wait,
could we give him a compression suit too and strap him to the outside?
sure, I'll allow it. You're gonna have to make me a mobility roll to like, cause he's asleep and he just isn't waking up. So you're gonna have to like, while he's asleep, shove him into a suit.
If you need me to, I can do that. Decent mobility.
I'm not gonna make you roll
Wait.
for it. I'm just gonna make you have to role play it out.
there you go.
All right, but
Okay.
That's
let's
gonna
deal
take
with
you
the
a couple of.
part.
That's gonna take you like an hour-ish.
Jesus.
He's
I don't
really
think we can
sleepy,
move for that long.
or actually probably more like 30 minutes.
Okay. No more stress. Everyone's good. Let's go deal with the queen now.
Okay, how do you want to do this? Or actually,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
the tubes are going into the doctor's office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go into the doctor's office first.
Okay, give me just a second. Okay, so first in the med lab, it's a fully equipped medical bay with an auto dock. There's a bed with a screen for a single patient, as well as a cryogenic pod for emergency freezing of injured or dying patients. There is an unconscious SOF commando on the auto dock.
I'm gonna say that I peeked in the med lab while everyone else went up.
Yeah, so
Doctor's office.
oh yeah, so the doctor's office, you guys can't. Okay, if you guys are you guys going in there? So there is a workstation, and the station's doctor has a workstation and computer terminal here, as well as an examination table and a medicine locker. Dr. Savina is here. She seems to be examining a series of notebooks and drawings. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
Well, you're certainly not UPP personnel, so I can only assume...
No, we aren't, ma'am.
Look, my name is Dr. Savina. I am a MSS Doctor of Xenopsychobiology, and I do not want any trouble. I have noticed that the entire crew of this station has been deteriorating in terms of psychological well-being. But what's most important is my research. We need to ensure that it is not lost.
Well, take a minute and gather your things.
All right. She grabs her papers and drawings and everything and packs them into a little briefcase. And I think that's where we'll stop for tonight. If that's all right with everybody.
That is perfectly fine with me.
Yeah, sounds like a good spot to stop.
Yeah, so
I'm
let's...
assuming we'll be duct taping her to the outside of the skip as well.
We'll see.
Yes.
First come, first serve, right?
This is getting to the point where we might want to look at just moving the station and having
Yeah, well,
our guys.
if the ship is on standby, right? We could say we're ready for extract and we have extra prisoners.
Maybe.
Yes,
So,
that would be preferable.
now we're going to go through XP. Did you participate in the game session? You get
Yep.
1 XP. Did you risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda?
Didn't even have one.
Okay, well, if you did, then you get 1 XP. If you did not, well, no.
Sure, I risked
think-
anything or sacrificed anything, but I do feel like I furthered it in some way.
Okay, well, anyways, did you risk your life for your buddy PC? Did you challenge or stand up to your rival PC? Did you make a panic roll? Did you overcome a dangerous event using violent or non-violent means?
I think we all can get that.
Fought a big
That
robot.
robot was scary.
Free.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
that
a
thing
free
could have
one.
that thing could have basically TPK'd you. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah, I mean, looked like it had the weapons to do it.
Yep. Did you
You
make
said something about grenades.
Yep. Yeah, it had an automatic grenade launcher.
Yep. Sorry, you were saying?
Did you make a significant discovery or revelation?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you perform an
Definitely.
extraordinary action of some kind?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, and that's going to be all of them. So for each of those questions that you could answer yes to, add 1 XP to your tracker.
I'm assuming the revelation is by character.
No, if it's party wide.
Okay, then.
We learned about Project Marana
Right.
and those void
Deep void.
void marines,
Deep
deep
void.
void.
Yeah, we had the epiphany.
Indeed, things are starting to heat up.
I don't think I did anything extraordinary during that one.
I guess, did we not include the unidentified big boy in our report? Because that would have been funny.
That's up to you.
I think we forgot to mention that.
Yeah, well, we'll just say we kept it under wraps.
That's fair. Yeah, I imagine.
I do think me grenading that giant mech to death counts.
Oh, definitely.
as
That
doing something
definitely counts.
extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that definitely counts.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's enough for tonight, and we will continue where we left off next Saturday, where we will potentially finish this operation, and we will see where the rest of the Frontier War takes us.
Yep.
All right.
And when do we get story points?
Story points you get once you've completed your personal agenda. Or I can award them if I just feel like it, because I feel like you said something really funny or you did something really in character. So, yeah.
I feel
Does
like
Boris the sheep get me an experience
Yes.
point? Or
No,
a,
the Boris the Sheep, that fucking killed me. That
I
is
was gonna say
definitely,
we broke the GM there, so I'm pretty sure you deserve a story.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely earns you a story point. That one got me too good. Along with Joe Bofides, that's gonna live rent free in my head.
just imagining all these weird experiences in a rural UPP colony she would have.
It's so good. Anyways, that is it for tonight.
Leroy's like, what the fuck is a sheep?
Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Well,
Oh, yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that
It
was
was.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
yep, and it's only gonna get hotter from here.
Oh yeah, I can't wait until we actually start seeing some aliens.
Yep, anytime now.
And not just monkeys that rip my nose or break my nose.
Reject
I was
Arcturan, return to
legitimately
monkey.
scared for that giant wave of monkeys, thinking that we were gonna have to fight them.
No, I was not gonna. I was not
I
gonna do
was
that.
literally about ready to shoot a grenade into that whole cluster and just be like, no, hopefully I kill everything with a grenade.
Yep, or you just set them all on fire.
Yep.
What if I gave them a ranged attack where they just flung their own feces?
Oh, jeez.
That would actually be a great range attack for them.
All
'Cause it would
does
be
is
like-
increase stress.
Yep, it increases stress, and you have to make a stamina roll against like Virulence 6.
There you go.
Maybe later, but yeah, that was a good session. You guys did well. Luckily, I didn't have to prod you too hard to, get you to start making some of the connections I needed you to make. I was worried for a while.
Yeah, we're figuring out.
Yep, but yeah, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time this next week just really fleshing out the rest of this scenario because this was very last minute.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So cool.
Yep. Have a great night, everybody.
You as
And-
well, and thank you.
Correct.
Yep. Thank you, and thank you to
everybody.
anybody for watching.